Hey guys, just made a Patreon page. If you're interested, check it out in the description below.
Never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. It feels right, it feels right. Yeah, I can only say that it feels right. Going with the gut, never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now. We know I ain't ballin' yet, hoes wanna holler, oh no, I don't call them back. Girl, let me see you hold it down, we gon' have a blast. Cause I just wanna know what you gonna do with all of that. Ain't gotta say a word, I know what's up, you can have it all. Watch me rip it off, I'll admit it, you got me feeling hella loved. Even when it's going down, know that we gon' live it up. Young shot caller, always been a baller. Know that you the one, I can feel it in my heart. Yeah, I won't stop charging, we going come harder. I can see you and I, way beyond the stars, girl. I can never ever find the right words, and there's no way this is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right. It feels right. It feels right. It feels right. Going with the gut, never had a doubt, felt like this is just a must. Put me in perspective, I'm the deepest in the cut. Everybody tuning in, but this is just for us now.
What is going on, everybody? It's MrAeroHD here, and look at the friggin' starting grid on this. Like, oh yeah, I've never seen that before in my life. But anyway, let's get into everything. Welcome back to Build and Drift and Kill It. Again, I don't know how regular these episodes are going to be. I'm just about graduated. I graduate in 20 days, so I'm very excited. But, yeah, I'm starting to get a little bit more free time. Starting to be able to produce videos a little bit more. But, before anything, of course, song I just used was JPB and MYRNE, called Feels Right, featuring Young Fusion. Youngest of Fusions. But if you guys want to check it out, go ahead and check it out on No Copyright Sounds. It is free to download, and it can be used in videos. But anyway, I am doing the 73 Skyline GTR, which is called the MYRNE, I believe. I have no idea. I don't know anything about Skylines I sold. It's the code is like the KPC110 or KPGC110, something like that. But yeah, the only reason it was requested, somebody suggested it in the comments, that, and I don't believe I've ever built one of these. I don't know if this is the first Forza it's in, or it probably is because I own the car, so I mean I would have got it free with DLC. but I've definitely never drifted this car ever, so I figured, hey, I'll give it a little buildy poo. RB26 swapped in just because I didn't feel like sacrificing the build just to make the stock engine work. And then the RB26 is running about 400 horsepower, 400 foot-pounds of torque, which is... there's no turbo lag, there's nothing. The car just, engine-wise, feels very good, very nice. Chassis-wise, it's weird, because I expected 235s, 400 horsepower, and then it's relatively light, like 2,300 pounds, something like that. I was like, oh boy, it's going to be real twitchy and real light feeling and like really overpowered. So the way I tuned it was, you know, to compensate for that, and there's actually a lot of grip here. It's surprising, honestly, how much grip there is in this car. There is a little bit too much at high speeds because I'm dumb and I forgot to down tune the wing. But honestly, I took the majority of the downforce off of it, off camera, off screen, and it didn't change much. It was a little bit better at like high speed corners, but like if you drift sections, you'll never feel the difference really, unless your sections you're doing like over 100. But yeah, like it's just a surprising amount of grip in this car for what it is. Mid-A class, super knobby tires. A little disappointed how high the car is, because it looks gross when it's not, you know, relatively close to the ground. I've been doing this new thing where I'm trying to raise my front end a little bit higher than my rear. It's been working so far, so I didn't want to sacrifice that in this build, again, just for the way it would look. It doesn't really matter. Again, this thing also looks fabulous for a 70s car, especially from Japan. Very, very cool looking car as well. Not a whole lot to complain about here. The car, it just grips really, really well, and it's really surprising. Transitions, again, are a bit quick, but it weighs 2,400 pounds. Oh, I got an Xbox right in front of me. I can check how much the car weighs exactly. 2,294 is how much this car weighs. So that's kind of to be expected. Again, with something this weight, actually has more torque than horsepower, 399 horsepower and 402 foot-pounds of torque. My bad. Apologies. But yeah, it's surprisingly good. My only complaint really is that the tires in the back are microscopic for a car. They're 235s. You know, for a wider tire, you could run a little bit more power, maybe in the 5s and 6s, and then this car could really be a beast. But for what it is, and for the weights, and for the class that it's only in like mid-A class, is 656 PI. It's fairly good. So if you guys want to download it, go ahead and give it a download. Of course, it is on my storefront thingy. If you want to copy the tune, again, feel free. Just give me credit if you use it in like a YouTube video or something. And just take some downforce out of the back. Anyway, I'm Arrow. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Have a great weekend, and take care. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a like, and if you want to see more, click the subscribe button. Also, consider becoming a patron at my Patreon page, patreon.com/MrAeroHD. Want to follow me on social media, or want to hear the song that you heard in the video? Please check the description.